Out the bottom, it's 47 degrees here, and only going to get in the low 60s today. But anyway, Jim, good to hear you. Thanks for being there, and we'll let you get on down the list. 73, y'all, take care. K5, CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, you and Fred have a great day. And I'm not, I think Stephen, I'm supposed to turn it over to Stephen this time. I didn't get a hold of Phil, so I don't know who I'm going to turn it over to. But whoever it is, we'll be there. All righty, we'll go to LJ and see what happened at Bayside Corners this morning. KB8 LJ, WB8 VMW.
W8 WKY.
WB8 BMW from KB8LJ. Well, this morning I'm not running beds on the air because I'm down in the kitchen trying to throw together some breakfast. And I'll get that task taken care of rather shortly. And I have a need to mow the back lawn field. In fact, if I let it go any longer, I have to get some guy in here with a sickle bar on his back. I'm hoping to get out there and to get it attacked before the rain comes down. If I'm reading the forecast correctly, it's probably not going to be raining here until about 11 o'clock, which will give me enough time to attack the hayfield. So that is KB8LJ, back to net.
Alrighty, LJ. Well, get you some good bacon-flavored oatmeal, and that'll make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. It hasn't worked for me yet, but, they say it will. Alrighty, well, we got to find out who I turn this over to. I never can keep track on Saturday whether it's Phil, but I couldn't get a hold of Phil, so maybe it's Stephen. How about it, Stephen? Are you out there, and are you going to take it over today? We're listening.
BMW, this is K8PMI. Good morning there, Jim. You can hand it over to me. I've had 2 weeks of very busy work, so I haven't been around, but I accidentally slept in a little bit later, but I'm here and ready to rock and roll. I don't have that big of a list. I only got about 9 of them. So other than that, we'll just run the show and get everything going. So how have you been, Jim? This is K8GMI.
Well, Phil, I'm glad to hear you. I don't like a regular empty slot there, and you were empty for a few days, so good to have you back. Yeah, it's the pretty the regular crew on there, and but everybody's going pretty smooth. Well, it's 7 o'clock, and I'll turn it over to you. And let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much today. I might work a little bit on that antenna, that 2-meter antenna I've been working on, but that thing just beat me to death. But either I'm dumb or I got a lot of patience. I'm not sure which is which. Maybe both. Alrighty, Phil, we'll turn it over to you, and I'm going to head for the kitchen and see if I can get me something to eat. K8PMI WB8 VMW. Okay, everybody, stay safe, stay well, and have a great weekend. Although the weather doesn't look like it's going to be the right weather to mow your lawn or have a backyard cookout this afternoon. So, 7-3s, everybody stay safe, stay well. Back to net.
Ohio, and all our Outlanders. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, Saturday morning edition on the W8WKY repeater. We're at 147 Mark 39 megahertz with a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. This is a control net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, but emergency traffic is welcome to break in at any time. Your net control operator this morning is Phil, and my call sign is K8PMI. I was going to throw it over to Jim for his final thoughts, but it sounds like he's out. I am on NetLogger. Let me take a break for time. So I got NetLogger up and running, and I only got about 9 because I did sleep in. I had a rough couple weeks, very busy at work and that, so I'm a little behind here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call for short time and mobiles, and then I'll do a round of regular check-ins. What I got on the list so far is I got WB6BJN, I got Rod and Wendy out in Jacksonville, I got Scott, my Norris group up there, I got Scott and Chris on the log already, I got Ray on the log, K5CFY, and I got my buddy Chuck out there, KB8LJ. That's all I got on the list right now. So right now I'm going to call for short time and mobile. So if you're short time or mobile, give me a call. I'm listening. This is K8PMI.
W8GXX mobile.
Kilo 5-6, peace on Earth, in and out, peace on Earth, in and out.
KB8TPQ short time.
Kilo F8, Sir Foxtrot, Sir. Martin Wadford, short time.
All right, I'll pick it up there. We got 4 short timer in and out. So we'll start off at the top of the list. I got Tom, WA8GXX. This is K8PMI. You're the first one on the Barometer Net.
Yeah, good morning, Phil. Thanks for being there. And hopefully, what was that? Oh, fan came on. Yeah. Hopefully, have a nice weekend there, despite a storm, and can relax a little bit. You have a good one. KPMI, W8GXX Volt.
All right, thanks a lot, Tom, for starting us off. You have a great day, and we'll be clear with WA8GXX. Christian, thanks for checking in. KF6, peace on Earth. Always good to hear from you. And now we got Ron. Probably waiting to walk on the treadmill there. I believe it's WA8TTQ. I got your calls mixed up there, Ron. So if you want to redo it, give me a buzz. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
This is KB8TPQ. Yeah, thanks for getting me in there, Phil. Appreciate you taking the lead this morning. You sound a little bit like you're still waking up, so I hope you have a great day. Yeah, I got to head out. I got to get my treadmill in, and then I got a funeral to go to. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and thanks for getting me in. KB8TPQ, back to net control.
a blessed day there. So, all right, we'll be clear, and let's get on down to Southern Mark, KE8 SFS. Good to hear you, Mark. What do you got going on today?
W8WKY.
Well, I don't have too much to do, but I woke up late this morning and I just got done hand practice and put my teeth in my mouth so I could top practice. But other than that, going okay. It looks like it's going to be raining today. It's 59, but it looks like we're going to have a wet day today. And so I'm not going to be doing too much. With that, I'll give it back to you, Phil. Kia F8 Surf. Kia F8 Surf.
All right, we'll be clear with KE8 SFS. You have a great day there, Mark, and we'll catch you on down the log. Stay dry. All right, let's do our first round of check-ins. Let's see, what am I going to do here? Oh, let me grab the Outlanders real quick that were already on the list. Scott and Chris and Nora's group, I'll grab you too. So let's go up to Rod and Wendy. Let's see, the short straw I think had it. W8JAX, this is K8PMI. What do you got for the net this morning?
Hey, good morning there, Phil, and to all on the Barometer Net. This is W8JAX. We are portable pedestrian down here in Jacksonville, Florida. Miss Wendy and Miss Lucy are way ahead of me there. She's waving back, so you can put her on the log. And we have partly cloudy skies here. We're currently 64 degrees, going up into the 80s today, so it's going to be a nice day. And ocean temperature down here is 70 degrees. And the tide is coming in. It'll be high tide in about 2 hours. And we have very, very calm conditions for the Atlantic. Only 2 to 3 foot waves out there. Not a surfer's day today, but I'll tell you, the last couple months, the surfers have been enjoying a lot of good surf, and it's fun to watch them out there when the surf is up. But not today. Anyway, back to you there, Phil. Thanks for doing the net and giving us a call. W8JAX Portable Pedestrian.
All right, good to hear from you, Rod, and say hi to Wendy, and we'll catch you on down the log. We'll be clear with W8JAX. Let's head to my Norse group buddies. We'll start off with Scott. KE8VOX, this is K8PMI. How's the Lake Erie looking up there?
Good morning, Phil. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, Lake Erie looking pretty doggone nice for mid-April there. We got 1 foot waves. 44.1 degrees, and the wind's out of the south-southeast. Well, just switched to the southwest at 5 miles an hour. So it looks like it's going to be a nice day. It's already 69 degrees air temperature, so once that rain blows through, I think we're supposed to get some rain around 10 o'clock, and I hopefully that'll be all the rain for a few days. Starting to get ready to start landscaping at the new place, and going to be jumping on the excavator hopefully Monday morning and get that done by Tuesday. So got a lot of dirt to move. So that's what I'm planning on. I'm just hoping it quits raining. But that's all I got, Phil. Thanks for doing the net, and thanks for getting me in, and have a great day. KE8VOX, back to net control. 73, everyone.
All right, we'll be clear with KE8VOX. You have a great day, Scott, and thanks for the Lake Erie report. And we'll stay up there. We'll go over to Amherst, right around the corner there from Vermilion, and we'll see what Chris has and what special day we got today. KE8MMY, this is K8BMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Give the repeater there a minute to ID. And the National Day calendar today says that it's Animal Crackers Day, Lineman Appreciation Day, and Record Store Day. So there's a couple of things there for you. Not a whole lot of food on this one other than the animal crackers. So good to hear for everybody. Looks like it's going to be a little bit slower of a day, but that's all right. We like to take it easy every once in a while. KE8MMY, back to you.
All right, good to talk to you, Chris. We'll be clear with KE8MMY. Let's head on out to Tulsa. I haven't talked to Ray in a while. I've been sort of radio silent the last couple weeks. K5CFY, this is K8BMI. How you doing out there, Ray?
Why, good morning, Phil. Thanks for being there. Yeah, we missed you. But good to have you back, and I hope you're doing okay. Not much going on here. We had a little storm come through last night, but a little cooler today, but all is well. Good to hear you. Thanks for getting our day started off right, and hope you have a great Saturday. So I'll say 73, I'll take care. K5CFY.
All right, we'll be clear with K5CFY. Good to hear you, Ray. I'm doing a lazy day today, so maybe I'll jump on the boredom breaker this afternoon. But, yep, I'm just taking it easy today. So, sorry about that. Had a cough. We'll be clear with K5CFY. Let's head on out to North Olmsted there and see what Chuck's doing. I guess he's cooking breakfast. KB8LJ, this is K8BMI. What do you got for the net this morning?
K8BMI in the group. This is KB8LJ. Well, I'm sitting here just kind of starting into my breakfast and hoping I can get outside do a little work before the rain comes and dumps all over us. So, I haven't seen my colony of pet buzzards that I have in my backyard. They're interesting birds to watch when they decide to come out and let you see them. And talking about buzzards, as I think about it, back in the days long ago when I was a kid, you'd essentially never see a buzzard. But what that's saying is there's a lot more for them to eat now than there was then, I would guess. And got lots of deer out there that have enemies in the form of coyotes and cars that smash them to smithereens and so on. And since buzzards are birds that like carrion, cars and highways are very much the friends of the buzzards. So actually my favorite bird probably is a chicken, because when I was a little kid I used to be a professional chicken trainer, and it's not that hard to do because the basic secret in chicken training is basically the same as handling chicks, and I thoroughly understand why people have adopted the word chick for women, because the secret for calming and soothing a chicken and training it is exactly the same as for dealing with a woman. So I got a skill there that not too many people have. So that's KB8LJ, back to net.
W8WKY.
KB8LJ. Yes, that was very interesting. I don't, wow. I didn't know you can do that with chickens and women. Very interesting. Thank you very much, Chuck. We'll be clear with you. On the blue screen, I got two on the blue screen that checked in. I'm going to grab those two. Mark down in Clarksville. I'm going to come with you next round. So let me grab these two and I'll do a round of check-ins. KF8FW, this is K8BMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, and I hope everyone is doing well. And Phil, thanks for doing the net. Today's kind of a dreary day here in Avon, but yesterday was beautiful. I went out to Finley and had a sort of activation and it went well. So I guess equal showers will make flowers, so we got to hope for things. Yeah, it's nice to see everything greening up and finally getting so I hope everybody has a great day on. Everybody listening on the net has a great day. Stay safe out there and have fun. CFA. That's up. Back to you next roll.
All right, we'll be clear with KF8FW. Little scratchy there, James, but we were able to get everything. You have a great day. Before we do a round of check-ins, I want to get to Randy down there. KD8ZSH. This is K8BMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
KD8ZSH. Morning, Phil. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I just got back. The dogs needed to, I'm not going to say the word, exit the domicile. These guys pick up on words, and it's almost like they can spell, too, so we have to be careful how we phrase stuff. But anyhow, they needed to go somewhere, so we've taken care of that, and I'm back. Just want to wish everyone a great weekend. Stay dry if you can today. I understand it's going to be pretty wet after about 1 o'clock. So, you guys have a good one. Be safe out there. KD8ZSH clear, back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right, Randy. Good to hear from you. We'll be clear with KD8ZSH. All right, I'm going to do a round of check-ins here shortly. The only two I got on the list for the next round, I got Mark WB6BJN. I'm going to pick you up in the next round, and I picked up Mark KC8FQV on the blue screen. So I got you good. We'll come to you right at the start of the second round here. Right now, I need to build a second round. So this is the W8WKY. Barometer Net Saturday morning edition, and your net control operator is Phil, K8PMI, and let's do a second round of check-ins. I'm listening.
Whiskey Alpha 8 Kilo Oscar Charlie, WA8 KOC, Fred and Akron. Phil, good morning. Have a good net. I'm going to be in out this morning. You folks all take care and have a good weekend. 7-3.
K8PMI, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8VQX, Joe in Akron.
Kilo 8 Papa Julie Whiskey, K8PJW.
N8YMY, November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee John. I'm out lurking in mobile EchoLink.
I'll pick it up there. I had WAAKOC. Thanks a lot, Fred. You were in and out. I had Joe, KE8VQX. I'll come right back to you. I had my buddy Phil over there in Twinsburg, K8PJW. And I had KE8MMY. It's mobile. We'll go right there now to the mobile, and then we'll start at the top of the list. KE8MMY, you're up next. Barometer Net.
Now, it's November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, if you were calling me.
Yeah, it was. I'm a little screwed up. I don't know why I said KE8. N8MMY. I'm really rough this morning. N8MY, NMY. You're up. Yeah, go ahead, John. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I must be a problem child. I got Jim skipping me yesterday on the pre-net, and I wasn't on the net, or I wasn't on NetLogger, so I figured I better get in here and check in real quick. Yeah, we're almost to work. We got a long day today. We got games scheduled till 9:45 tonight, and I would imagine with this rain we got coming in, we're going to get some rain delays, so I might have the lights on pretty late tonight. But you guys all have a great day and enjoy the day, because I know there's going to be a lot of good weather between the rain. So, N8YMY, I'm listening. 7-3, Phil. Have a great day.
All right, thanks a lot, John. Let's head up to Mark, KC8FQV. What do you got for us there, Northern Mark?
Bill, I will be going over to John Carroll at where the QCWA is going to have their quarterly luncheon today. We didn't have it last week because we normally have second Saturday, but because of the Falls Ham Fest, they moved it a week back. But yeah, everything else is going good. Stopped in on that last night. Yeah, it don't look all that good, but we're going to give you a temperature 63 degrees. Yeah, it'll be nice when they get that 77 done. They're getting there now. They're putting material down. They're putting base material down that they took up. They're putting the new stuff down. But they gotta, before they can get done, they gotta close all the ramps at Gent Road. That's what they're gonna do. I'm almost about to say they'll be all closed eventually. Well, they do the job. But they ain't that far from 18, so that's gonna happen. That'll make you all. But now, Phil, you're up north, so we don't gotta worry about it. There's some people down there. It's gonna be sad for that for a while, but it will be paid off for it by the end of summer. So the other one, it looks like they ain't gonna get that bridge done this year. They said 28, so it's another year with 70 or Route 8. But I think the people have kept themselves clean now down there and know what they got to do when they go down through Route 8. So, yeah, I seen there was a ham fest down in, Tusco. I seen they got it the 25th, the same day we're doing a thing over at that POTA at Wingfoot. But that's at night, so that won't interfere with the POTA, the ham fest in the morning. So back it comes, Phil, doing a good job. Okay, CFQV. Yeah, a little rough. My voice sounds maybe need to liquefy it. So back it comes, okay, CFQV.
W8WKY.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark. You have a great day. We'll be clear with KC8FQV. Let's head on up to the weather station in Clarksville, Tennessee. WB6BJN. This is K8PMI. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Hey, good morning, Phil. Good morning to everybody on the Barometer Net this morning. Good to hear everybody out there on a nice weekend here. And looks like we're going to get some rain, too. Let me give my conditions here real quick. Currently, 29.82.2 on the barometer, and it has fallen big time in the last 24 hours. We get ready to get that cold front coming through today. And currently it's holding steady. 68.7. Now, 68.7 right now. I saw a 72 earlier. That might end up being the high for the day. They did say 73 here, so temperatures could fall the rest of the day as that cold front starts to come through. Humidity, 83%. Last lightning strike was one day ago, 12 to 15 miles away. 4.1, gusting to 5 out of the south, and no rain yet today, and 300 of an inch in the last 24 hours. So that's the deal. We had a high of 84 yesterday, and I don't know that our low has been reached yet. That might not be reached until tonight when the cold air comes in. So that's the deal. Could get some thunderstorms, not severe here. A lot of prayers go to people in Illinois, such as Lena, Illinois, the town of Lena. There 5 people were killed during a major tornado that went through there last night ahead of this cold front. Let me take a break. It looks like the main front is going to come through a lot of the area today. There will be some thunderstorms over us today here in Tennessee, also for you guys in Ohio. Most of the severe weather, though, stays east. Most of the thunderstorms for us will be post-frontal. They'll come in behind the front, which does not bode well for severe weather. Thank you very much. That's good. But also the rainfall totals are disappointing. They're only going to be about 3/4 of an inch. Good for the plants, but not won't do much to help the drought. So that's the situation. A new system moves in over the west coast over the next few days. That will bring rain. That will eventually have effects on our weather late next week. There could be more thunderstorms towards the end of next week and into the weekend. We'll keep our eye on that. But much of next week will be sunny and dry. Could be some cold temperatures, though, for Sunday, Sunday night, Monday morning, and then temperatures warm up again. Florida could undergo some changes with some rain. Could be increasing over the next few days for Florida as well. That's pretty much the synopsis. Everybody be safe. There will be thunderstorms and rain today, but this should be the end of it for a while, until maybe the end of next week. Back to you there, and this is WB6BJN.
All right, we'll be clear with WB6BJN. Thanks a lot for that weather report. Let's head on over to Joseph, KE8VQX. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
PMI, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Phil, and everyone on the net. Welcome back, Phil. I imagine you were traveling over the last couple of weeks. Hopefully that all went well. I've been on vacation for about 6 days so far and have not been traveling. So looks like I missed some pretty crummy weather over in Chicago area and stuff like that. Hopefully you didn't get wrapped up in any of that. Not much going on. Try to get a few things done outside before the rain starts. It was a really nice day yesterday if you missed it. But anyway, thanks for getting me in, Phil, and good to hear you. I'll give it back to you. This is KE8VQX, back to K8PMI.
All right, thanks a lot, Joe. Yeah, we had a little. I did fly through the southern part of that, and it was a little bit of turbulence, but wasn't too bad. But we made it through. So I'm done flying for a bit and traveling, so now I can enjoy the summer. I just got one more trip planned, and we're going down to London with my wife for a week, 10 days. So that'll be nice. Other than that, I'm pretty good then. So we'll be clear with Joe, KE8DQX. Let's head on over to Twinsburg. Get a little history lesson there. My neighbor over there. K8PJW, this is K8BMI. Haven't talked to you a while there, Phil. How you doing?
K8PMI, K8PJW. Good morning, Phil, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone again this morning. Yeah, I've been on hiatus too. We were down in Florida for about 2.5 months, helping my brother-in-law get moved up to Indiana. So it was a labor of love and very rewarding. We're glad he's in a better place and a place that he can afford and close to family, and that was the main purpose of the trip. So I'm glad you made it back safely too. Sounds like you had your challenges as well. Let's see. So today, it's 61 degrees here, headed up to 72. Tomorrow it's only going to be 49, and I guess tomorrow evening into Monday it's going to get below freezing, so we'll have to kind of watch out for the plants there. Let's see, it's cloudy this morning, as people are saying the rain's going to come in this afternoon, and barometer's at 29.78. And we actually lost a few more pennies at the pump. We're at 3.56 now, so getting down there. Anyway, with that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1775, Paul Revere, William Dawes, and Samuel Prescott ride from Charlestown to Lexington, warning the regulars are coming. 1924, the first crossword puzzle book was published by Simon & Schuster. 1934, the first washateria, now known as a laundromat, is opened in Fort Worth, Texas. And in 1955, the first walk, don't walk, lighted street sign is installed. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
All right, thanks a lot, Phil. Always appreciate the history. All right, that brings me to the bottom of the list, and we're at the bottom of the hour. So let's do a round of check-ins. This is the W8WKY Barometer Net Saturday morning edition. Your net control operator is Phil, K8PMI, and I'm looking for check-ins. I'm listening. Call now, please.
KE8KZ, in and out.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
All right, I'll pick it up there. KE8KZ, you were in and out. Thank you very much. And we got Jarrett out there. AI5Q, you're up next on the Barometer Net.
Well, good morning, and hopefully my day goes okay today. I've got a 6-year-old that I'm not sure ever went to sleep last night. At 6 o'clock when I got up today, he was standing in his doorway, just waiting to talk to somebody. And he was still up at 1 a.m. last night, had been up until, I'm not sure what happened in the in-between times there. I was asleep, but I think it may be a new medicine that he's on, and we're going to not take that today and see what happens, and see if we can get that poor kid some sleep. But outside of him, the other 4 have a confirmation retreat with the church this morning from 8 to 12:30, and it's me and my wife's 17th anniversary, so looking forward to going out this evening and celebrating and having a good time without the kids, and we'll see how that goes. We'll leave Noelle in charge. She's pretty responsible, 14-year-old, babysits for lots of people, including us, so there you go. That's our plans for today, and I know 17's not a lot for some of you guys out there, but you got to start somewhere and never give up. So that's what we're doing over here. AI 5Q, back to you.
AI 5Q, thank you very much, and congratulations on your wedding anniversary. It's always an accomplishment. So, yep, you have a blessed day, and sounds like everything's going pretty well for you, so that's good. All right, we'll be clear with Jairus there. The station that checked in and out, KE8, I think I'm missing a letter in the suffix. KZ I had. Can you repeat your call? Right, nothing heard. Bottom of the list, I have 22 check-ins. This is, we need to do a little bit better here, so I know we got people just waking up, unless they're sleeping in. But I'm looking for check-ins. This is K8PMI on the W8WKY Sarah Barometer Net Saturday morning edition. I'm listening.
Good morning. Please check in Kilo Echo 8 Echo Golf Hotel, KE80GH, Kevin and Hiram.
November Hotel,
All right.
Mark and Akron Mobile,
The only
in and
one.
out.
We're taking them one at a time. KE8EGH, this is K8PMI. What's going on there?
Good morning, Phil and Annette. I know there was just somebody just tried checking into an in-and-out station, so just so you know when we're done here. I'm getting, we got a new adventure starting up here. We got 5 turkeys coming, and we were going to hold off on chickens, so now we got 4. We actually got 4 chickens last weekend, so we'll I gotta do some more building this weekend, and I think I'm going to mow the grass hopefully before the rain comes in. So we mowed last weekend, and yeah, it's growing season. So yeah, that's about it. Just yeah, it's just been a little crazy trying to get stuff done. But that's okay. That's springtime. So all right, everybody be safe. KE80GH.
All right, Kevin, we'll be clear with you. But, yeah, my mode when I got home last night, I needed a darn combine. Now I'm going to probably have to try to get out there and mow again this morning before the rain. I got all these clumps of grass. It's horrible. But it's good because it's spring. So other than that, thanks a lot, Kevin. You have a great day. We'll be clear with K8GH. I will keep doing check-ins. So this is W8WKY Sarah Barometer Net. I'm listening.
Good morning. This is KIZ, Kilo 8, Kilo India Zulu, set in Avon Lake, almost in and out.
All right, let me pick you up there again. I got, was it K8 or KE8? And I got India Zulu. I just want to make sure I got your call right.
Thank you. Kilo 8, Kilo India Zulu, K8KIZ, in Avon Lake.
Well, go ahead. I got you loud and clear there. And what do you got going on there, Chester?
Yeah, hi. If you don't mind, for the handle, use Chet, C-H-E-T. But just a question for some of the people in the Northeast Ohio area, if they have an answer. Have any of you seen any hummingbirds or Baltimore Orioles at your feeders yet? Back to you, K-A-K-I-Z.
All right. Well, I can tell you, Chet, that we have hummingbird stuff out. My wife is into that, and we have several bird feeders. And I have not seen an oriole yet, nor have I seen a hummingbird. But we're expecting them to arrive pretty soon, I would think. So if anybody else is into birding and wants to check in and give us an update on the hummingbirds and orioles, it's another conversation. So you can recheck or whatever. All right, Chet, we'll see what kind of answers we get. So we'll be clear with K-A-K-I-Z, and that's the bottom of the list. So anybody that wants to check in or recheck, you're quite welcome to do so. We're running a little slow this Saturday, and we do want to take it to the top of the hour. So this is K8PMI, and I'm listening.
November Tango 8 Delta NT 8D days in Copley.
KF8 AHI Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Hotel India Mike Barberton in and out.
You're real quiet. Can you try coming back, please?
KF8 AHI Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha Hotel India Mike Barberton in and out.
All right, I'll pick it up there. Mike and Barberton, KF8 AHI, I got you. The other station that was in and out, I couldn't grab it. But let's see what's going on with Dave. He'll keep things rolling, and I don't think he's a birder, though. I don't think he watches for the Orioles or the hummingbirds. NT8D, Dave, what do you got for the net this morning? And good to hear you.
Hey, good morning there, Phil, and everybody on the net, all the listeners. I don't consider myself a birder, but I do have that Merlin birding app on my phone, and I talk to the birds. When the birds, there's one that always goes tweet, 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 and there's that one. And then there's, I think it's the robins have one that's like really like complex that just wakes me up in the morning. Little dinosaurs screaming for sex and food. So yeah, and I got to actually have a bird, a little hanging bird's nest on the back porch there. He gets, a couple usually gets in there, probably some chickadees or something like that, some local fare. I usually have a blue jay around here, and he usually hangs out back by the pine trees there. So and we have a share of birds, and I do enjoy having them around, except as I said, when they wake me up at 4 in the morning, 4:30, because as soon as they start going at it, Phil, the cat decides it's time to go out and start work, and he starts just trying to wake me up. He's chewing on my fingers. He's like, why aren't you up with the birds? So he doesn't understand it. So, yeah, that's my relationship with the birds here, Phil. Let's see. I got the outboard mounted on the boat yesterday, and decided to pull out an older, I had an old gas tank in there. I bought a new gas line, so I hooked it up to an external tank, so I don't have to rely on that little, third of a gallon onboard tank on the outboard motor. I put 5 gallons in and don't have to worry about running out of gas if I get stuck somewhere. So that's what I did this weekend, Phil. Hope you're having a good one. Well, not this weekend, Friday counting. That's what I did yesterday, and I'm going to count that as weekend. I'll throw it on back to you. Good luck filling up the rest of the hour. I just started sucking on my first cup of coffee, so I'm going to gun key before I get myself in trouble. I'm working dangerously. K8PMI, NTAD, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dave. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I woke up late and rushed in here and got everything set up, and all I've had was a glass of water. So you're ahead of me. You enjoy the day, and I bet you your cat likes those birds more than you do. Chases them away, I bet. So, all right, take care, Dave, and that brings me to the bottom of the list. So I'm still looking for check-ins. This is the W8WKY, Sarah Barometer Net. Net control operator Phil, K8PMI, and I'm listening. Let me pick it up there. The Kilo Delta 8 Oscar Kilo. You're really, I'm having trouble picking you up. I don't know if it's you're far from the repeater. You are keeping it open. Why don't you try again, please?
Kilo Delta 8 Oscar, KD8 OTQ. How's that sound?
That's better, Kilo Delta 8 Oscar Kilo Quebec. Go ahead.
Okay. I got some stuff going on here. This is on an Anytone 578. I turned the Bluetooth off and went back to the recorded mic. I also changed to the Worcester repeater instead of directly into the 3.9 there. But anyway, good morning to everyone. It's KD8OTQ. Name here is Scott. And I'm not a bird watcher either. I have an old bird book from a long time ago. But I did see that it is hummingbird migration time, so I would expect to see some hummingbirds at some point. All kinds of other birds have been out lately. And other than that, enjoying the warmish weather before the rain comes in and makes it cold for a couple days. So that will turn it back over to you, KD8OTQ.
All right, that transmission was dynamite. So you're good there. Yep. Thanks for checking in. That's your number 27. We're real light today, but that's okay. We'll keep plucking them away one at a time. So this is the W8WKY, Sarah Barometer Net Saturday morning edition. I'm listening for check-ins. Call now, please.
November 8th, Juliet Kilo, EchoLink.
Kilo Echo 8, Charlie Hotel Papa, K8CHP, Mike in Jackson Township, in and out.
All right, let's head out to NAJKO. You're up next on the Barometer Net.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is NAJKO. Well, we've got 67 degrees and 62% humidity here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. Got the sun rising. It's still cloudy, but counting our blessings for what we've got. It's supposed to rain later today, but I know better than to tempt Murphy and his impeccable laws. So I'll just simply say I'll take what the day's got coming. Otherwise, got a few odds and ends scheduled today, and we're going to take care of them, regardless of whether we start with the odds or we start with the ends. So I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO back to Net Control.
All right, thanks a lot there, Joe, and you have a blessed day as well. Thank you. All right, I think that brings me to the bottom of the list. We have 29 check-ins now, so I'm listening. You want to get in on the Barometer Net, call now, please. All right, nothing heard. Let's see if Carrie's out there. WHCTM, Carrie out there in Portage Lake. You out there?
Good morning, Phil, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this Super Saturday. Well, it's whatever it is, but I don't know how super it is today. It looks like it's going to be a wet one, that's for sure. It's sometime today it's supposed to rain, and then tomorrow we're supposed to have like a high of 40 degrees. It sounds like winter's coming back for a day or so there, but it's the way it is. Anyway, Phil, I don't have anything this morning, and sounds like a lot of people don't have much today. It's pretty quiet net. But that's about the way it was for Thursday for Gary there, where they didn't have the internet tied in to the computers, into the net here, and I think we had 31 or 32 check-ins Thursday, but oh well, that's the way it works sometimes. Anyway, everybody have a great Saturday out there, and hopefully the weekend goes well for everybody. So with that, say 73 and turn it back to Net Control. Everybody have just a good day out there. Stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do. Put a smile on somebody's face. So that's 73, everybody, and back to you there, Phil. K8PMI to take it, and do what you got to do, buddy. It's a light one today. Everybody, just enjoy. Back to you, Phil.
All right, thanks, Carrie, and you have a great day. The Barometer Net is a tradition that goes back almost 30 years when a local group of amateurs got together in the morning to discuss their weather station data. We are grateful to all those that have come before us. Scarlock, K8PYR, Dorothy, WB8JTW, Tom, K8DSD, and our Net Control Emeritus, Ron, KD8CBS. Over the years, the Barometer Net has grown to be a morning staple for local hams who stay in contact, share real-time traffic, gas price information, and community announcements. This net meets regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at 7 a.m., and runs for about an hour. Successful nets rely on your participation, so please be a regular check-in from the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association on the WAWKY repeater. We're at 147 Mark 39 megahertz in Doylestown. We now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody. This is K8PMI.